what this shows is land conserved to date. So starting back in 1991 and going to the present, and it shows both the number of properties and the number of acres that Inland Northwest Land Trust has helped to conserve. So I usually start by covering up most of the graph and then revealing it and pointing to when people joined or when funders started funding us. But it has been fun, and it really has taken hold. And it's important that we have both sets of lines on this graph, because in one sense it's great to do big projects because it protects more habitat, and it takes as long to do a project of 50 acres as 500 acres. But it's also important to show the number of places, because every one of those places is special, whether it's something that's incredibly scenic for passersby, or whether it's a hidden sanctuary that's got all kinds of critters and biodiversity on it. So we look at projects on their merits, we do them individually, we also look at how they add up to clusters and corridors, but seeing how things have really snowballed over time is gratifying to look back and think, I'm especially close to our first 20 or 30 easements because I used to do all the negotiations and a lot of the field work. The professional staff has grown to handle the load, so I'm no longer as directly involved, but I still feel a real sense of pride and astonishment that we're still protecting more lands, and people trust us and like us, and there are more members. And predicting the trajectory is a whole nother question. But when I look back at what this little land trust, this gem in the eye of half a dozen people in 1991 has become, I'm delighted that I've been along for the ride.